And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live on the road today. As we are here at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabeth, the only full-time, full-service jewelry store in Elizabeth and the Carter County. They ship all over the country, and with good reason. They got some great sales going on. We got the gift sets ready to go from Pandora. We'll tell you all about that. We're going to be pushing graduation and Mother's Day. Mother's Day is 2 weeks from Sunday. Hard to believe, but it's here. And so we'll talk about that. And also graduation's right around the corner for a lot of schools, be it high school, be it college, be it technical schools, nursing schools, you name it. Graduation, it's that time of year. So a good place to come get your graduation gift is right here at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabeth. And that's where we are broadcasting live, having a big time already, enjoying this beautiful Thursday, the 24th day of April. A couple of birthdays today. Happy birthday to Papa Mau Mau. Richard Sturban, the bass singer of the Oak Ridge Boys, having a birthday today. He's 82 today. Barbara Streisand having a birthday. Babs, as she is known, is 88. Baseball Hall of Famer Chipper Jones having a birthday. Chipper Jones has 53 candles on his birthday cake. And singer TV personality Kelly Clarkson having a birthday. Don't know much about her, maybe you do. I don't. But she is having a birthday nonetheless. She's 43 today. And if you're worried about Christmas, most aren't, but if you are, you're at 244 days till Christmas. So there you go, Christmas Eve to be exact. We're here live again at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabeth and got lots to talk about. The NCAA, of course, today's draft day with the National Football League tonight at 8 o'clock. They will start all 32 teams, start the first round of the NFL draft. We'll let you know who goes where tomorrow. We'll be at Food City tomorrow with the show. So that's what's happening tonight. It's the biggie, the NFL draft. So we'll find out about that then, who's your favorite team going to pick for the NFL draft coming up. We also have the ruling. There's more. I just don't see how they're going to fix it. But there's more chit-chat going on now about what's happening with this settlement. The NCAA about to dole out $2.8 billion. The judge just threw another kink in it. She met yesterday and threw another kink in what she continues to say she needs to see before she can release this. She says we have every intention of passing this and signing off on it, but there's some more hoops we want you all to jump through. We'll tell you all about that coming up after the national anthem. So that, we've got college basketball, we've got college football, of course NFL, Major League Baseball, high school sports, got it all for you coming up here. And of course she'll be here at the bottom of the hour ready to go. She will do, again, a graduation, a Mother's Day. There she is. There she is. Yep, she's in the house. And so we will do that right after this from the national anthem time with OK Crowd. Who have not played for a while? How about Deidre Constable? Yep, national anthem from her on the Tom Dillon Sports Show.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets irregular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And back at the Tom Douglas Sports Show Live again, the Jewelers Bench. We're going to get our first look at what's going on here. Thought starters coming up in a few minutes. Are we doing graduation first or Mother's Day? Whichever one she wants to do. They're busy accumulating and putting things together, so that's good. All right, so here we go. The federal judge, her name is Claudia Wilkin, told the NCAA yesterday that she would not approve the multi-billion-dollar antitrust settlement that is expected to reshape the business of college sports unless they change a proposed policy for limiting roster sizes. Now, the problem with that is, we'll get to that in a second, she says the insistence on immediately implementing roster limits would cause some college athletes to lose their spot on their current teams, and she could not approve a settlement that would cause harm to some members of the plaintiff's class. Well, she suggested during a hearing for settlement approval earlier this month that the NCAA should consider delaying its new roster size rules to grandfather in the current athletes. Well, the problem with that is the schools have already started paring down the rosters in anticipation of what's getting ready to happen. So now they've let some folks go. In fact, as the story goes, NCAA, more than 4,600 Division I athletes have entered their names on the transfer portal because schools have been preparing for the expected roster limit, and they have said you probably need to go ahead and move on. So they have, and so she says, hold everything. No, we don't want that to be that way. So the NCAA's current rules place limits on the number of scholarships that each team can give to its players. So they started trimming down their rosters. Makes perfect sense to me. But now she says, too soon to do that. That rule will go away if the settlement is approved, meaning a school can provide a full scholarship to every one of its athletes if it chooses to do so. To keep the rich from getting richer, from stockpiling the talent, the wealthier schools, the NCAA has proposed to instead limit the number of players each team can keep on its roster. Makes sense. Many teams have to cut current athletes from the roster. Some have already done that to comply with the proposed limits. Now, she has come back and said it's the cart before the horse. She said, no, I'm not going to sign off on this settlement, this $2.8 billion settlement. You can show me that we're not running kids off and cutting down the rosters too soon because we want them to be grandfathered in. So what do you do now? The schools have sent a lot of these kids packing to, ahead of the guillotine, if you will. And she's come back and said, no, that's not what I want. So how do you've cut me from the school when I have transferred and left, and I've gone from school A to school B. And she says, no, you got to bring him back. We're not ready to let him go yet. More than 4,600 athletes have entered their names in the transfer portal. In the month of April alone, this month, 4,600 athletes, in part because schools have been preparing for the expected roster limits. Makes no sense. It's every day. Come in here and do this show. It's something every day. This college sports thing's crazy. And you know that. It's just out of control. She ordered both sides to meet with each other and a settlements mediator in the next 2 weeks to discuss modifying the settlement to address her concerns. The NCAA attorney said believes attorneys on both sides will plan to submit something new to the judge before the end of April. Both sides are trying to get the judge's approval to avoid a trial and to provide time for schools to implement plans to start paying athletes this summer. You don't want this to go to trial. It'll go on forever if you're one of the colleges. So there you go. That's the very latest. So federal judge, again, Claudia Wilkin telling the NCAA yesterday she is not ready to sign off on this. Would not approve the multi-billion-dollar antitrust settlement unless they change the proposed policy for limiting roster sizes. She says, once again, implementing roster limits would cause some college athletes to lose their spot on the current team. You're right. They already have. 4,600 people transferred and moved on. She wrote that she did not have issues with any other parts of the proposed settlement, and that the court finds it cannot grant final approval of the remainder of the settlement if the roster limit issue is not resolved. So there you go. Oh, now you fix it because some of the kids already left. They moved on. So now she says, you got to bring them back. We don't want them to have the rosters cut. That way they may miss out on the money, basically is what she's talking about. And she's right. On the school's defense, they already started to trim the rosters to get ready for the settlement and get ready for the money to come. So you're right smack dab in the middle right now, but it is what it is. Tom Taylor Sports Show on the road. We are. She'll join us coming up here in just a few minutes. Our first look at show and tell, as we call it, because it's graduation time. It is Mother's Day in 2 weeks, which is, for me, hard to believe. It's Mother's Day. It seemed like, as I said, all week long the other day was Valentine's Day. Now it's Mother's Day and graduation. And Father's Day right around the corner, too. But today we're going to focus on graduation gifts and Mother's Day gifts for, obviously, for moms and a graduate, be it a high school, college, technical school, nursing school, whatever the case may be. Quick break, back with more after this. We're at the Jewelers Bench on show number 2274, 2,274th show. They said it wouldn't work. We're cranking them out right back after this from the Eagle Center on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. One of the great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Folks, never been here. What's going on at the Eagle Center? Tell me about it.
Well, we have so many good things going on. I have wonderful vendors who keep their booths stocked fresh and organized and neat and with new things all the time, great prices, a great selection. We have 2 floors and almost 50 vendors, and you won't see the same thing twice.
A waiting list to get here, downtown Elizabeth, the Eagle Center. Again, it is open, what's your hours?
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Closed on Sunday.
Closed on
Pretty
Sunday.
obvious. So, anything you want, again, what's your little catchphrase you always say?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the neatest thing about the Eagle Center? You own the place. What do you think is the neatest thing?
There's so many neat things. You know, so many people have this idea of what an antique store is. We have a little bit of new, a little bit of old, and a lot of in between. It's clean. It's not musty and smelly. It's well lit. It's fun. I mean, there are so many things here to add character and conversation to your homes, gift ideas. We could go on and on. It's a really great store.
How do we find you on social media?
You find us on Facebook, the Eagle Center Co-op, and then on Instagram, it's Eagle Center Antiques.
And the magic phone number is?
The number is 542-6674.
Here you go. One of our great sponsors in downtown Elizabeth and the Eagle Center. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest. If I got you, Lord, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest. If I
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show again, our great sponsor, Pizza Inn. Thank you very much. We've got softball tonight. It is senior night, and we've got softball. The Lady Cyclones hosting Tri-Cities IAM. We'll find out what that stands for, but it's a 6:15 airtime for senior night. I don't want to get it in with the rain. We're honoring 2 of our seniors this year, and so we'll do that tonight as we'll showcase Cyclone softball. First game we've had this year. We're excited about that. We just nailed that down last night, so we've got that tonight. Tomorrow night, we've got senior night for the baseball team, the regular season champions for the first time since 2021. They will host tomorrow night. They've got West Green scheduled, weather permitting, of course. And so that's our games for this week. Tonight, softball at 6:15. Tomorrow night, baseball at 4:40. If we get them both in, because there's rain coming. All right, baseball from yesterday. Daniel Boone beat Lebanon 7-4. Here's who's playing today. You have Hampton, of course, all with an asterisk with the weather permitting. Hampton at Cloudland, Crockett at Daniel Boone, Tri-Cities Christian at Happy Valley, Dobbins-Bennett hosting Greenville. Also tonight in baseball, Knox Carter, West Green, Wise Central at Tennessee High, Westridge at Volunteer, and Johnson County at Unaka. That's in baseball. Softball from yesterday. Lady Cyclones beat Sullivan East 12-2. John Battle beat Crockett 7-5. Westridge all over Gate City 13-4, and Scienceville blanking Tennessee High 5-0. Your games today, softball today. Unaka at Sullivan East, Chucky Doga West Green, South Green at Johnson County, Hampton at Happy Valley, Cloudland softball North Green, Morristown West at Daniel Boone, Crockett softball at Lakeway Christian, Greenville at Cherokee, Dobbins Center at Gate City at softball, and again our game 6:15 airtime. You've got the Elizabeth Lady Cyclones hosting Tri-Cities IAM. That's coming up tonight, weather permitting. Soccer for today. Busy slate today. Elizabeth at Tennessee High, Boone at Chucky Doak, Sullivan East Soccer at Unicoi County. Westridge Soccer will be at Science Hill tonight. Crockett at University High. Volunteer at Cumberland Gap. Cherokee plays soccer at Cobb County. Dobbinsville will be at Knox Powell. And Greenville battles Hardin Valley at Carson Newman tonight. That's your soccer schedule for this Thursday, April the 24th. 2025. Again, birthdays today, as we said, Richard Sterling, the Oak Ridge Boys, 82. Barbara Streisand having a birthday, 88. Chipper Jones having a birthday, 53. And Kelly Clarkson having a birthday, she's 43. And those are the birthdays for today. Quick break. We'll come right back, and we'll be ready to go. We'll be joined by Sherry Holzclaw, the owner of the Jewelers Bench. And we'll also talk a little Major League Baseball next here on show number 2274 of the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years and we plan on being in business for another 35 years. So we want to make our customers happy.
Back on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Here we go. She's here, and we're glad she's here, and so we're glad we're here. Let me get down to where we're supposed to be because I got all wound up talking about going to the prom, and so I got nervous and twitchy. So there we go. There. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Doing fantastic.
Good.
It is really hard to believe as I was driving over thinking, speaking of today is Valentine's Day. Here we
Yeah.
are, Mother's Day in 2 weeks, graduation, school's out in a couple of weeks. Football season is tomorrow night. We're 16 weeks from kickoff. So I don't try to push it, the envelope, but it is what it is. And so we're talking Mother's Day
Yes.
and graduation. We'll come back next month and push Father's Day, obviously, but the closest chronologically coming up is Mom's Day in 2 weeks from Sunday. So we've got that and or the graduation gifts. We're about to do show and tell.
Yeah, ETSU has graduation May 10th.
So there you go.
So
You know someone's involved in that?
I do.
There you go. It's awesome. So May the 10th. Guess that may be the first one. Colleges. Yeah, if you're a technical school graduate, nursing school.
So I know some technical school just had their Northeast had graduation for their LPNs.
Mm-hmm.
I think yesterday or the day before.
Mm-hmm.
But
So we're going to let her tell you why here in a few minutes after we do show and tell why you should shop here. A lot of jewelry stores all over, but we are right here. This is where we get everything we get is right here, and with good reason. It's awesome, but we'll let her tell you that coming up here in a minute. Now, here's the disclaimer. I'm going to tell it one time. Come in and see it. We're going to show you the best we can with this goofy camera right up here. But we're about to get new equipment, so maybe this time next month, certainly by July, we're going to have brand new equipment. We're going to have much better for everybody to see when we do show and tell in our
awesome.
different locations, including here. So disclaimer right out of the chute: this camera is not going to do justice to the jewelry this lady has here. It's absolutely beautiful. Graduation or Mother's Day, either or. Let's start with this. Is this Pandora's?
This is Pandora. This is a Pandora gift set. It's of course silver with
There
Are
you go.
found number one.
There's your Forrest Gump move right out of the chute. Look there. All right. Actually, get more bling show this way. So, anyway, tell us about this, would you please?
So this is a necklace and earrings. It has 2 stones. I think one's in. Are they both ovals? Maybe. Okay, an oval and a round
Okay.
halo with CZs, and this gift set is $169
From Pandora's.
from Pandora.
Got them in stock, ready to go.
And I mean, this is perfect for graduation.
Oh,
Mother's
absolutely.
Day. All this, honestly, is perfect for either or.
Either or.
So
Absolutely. 169. Show them your ring, by the way. This is a jeweler's bench ring. I got to tell you, I like the fingernails. Look at those little fingernails.
thank you.
Are not the cute? Let me just put it right.
I have
Look at that.
they're press on, so
They don't matter. They're
I've been learning to do my own because it takes too much time to sit in the nail salon.
Yeah.
So
You ain't got time. You're
don't
busy.
have time.
You talking about somebody running places? You got them running. You got you got twins running here, running there, swimming, color guard,
Winter guard.
winter guard, being a mama, being a wife. I mean, owning the business. We ain't got time, so we're doing our own nails now.
Yep, we do.
There
I'm
you go.
getting better at it every day.
There you go. I like that. So anyway, I want to show those nails and her ring that she got. I wonder where she got the ring from. Probably the jeweler's bench. I would think, absolutely. So that's that one, 169. All right, then we go to a gold one. Tell us about this one, would you please?
So that one is yellow tone, and it has CZs. It has CZs in it. It is plated, and it's got the necklace and the earrings, of course. Round stones, halo.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
there you go. Round stones, halos for 199. So we're answering the phone on the air. That's good.
Sorry,
So
I'm sorry.
That's all right. 199.
Technical issues.
So, do what?
Technical issues.
Oh, technical issues. I got you. So you dealing with pooter issues?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll flip my trigger real quick too. Computer issues. So anyway, it happens to all of us. We know
Yeah, they're
that.
calling the store phone.
That's all right. 199. These are gold, and this is available here. You have more than one, of course. So, but they're not unlimited. So don't delay. Don't procrastinate, as they say. All right. Here's another one. Oh gosh, this is pretty too. They're all pretty. This is for 119. Tell us about this one, would you please?
So this is Pandora's Bolo bracelet, so it could fit a variety of wrists. And then it comes with a charm, and the price on it is $119.
Mm-hmm.
And then the little charm has a saying on it too. Let's see. it says, "There is no one else like you."
There you go. How cute. 119 here at the Jeweler's Bench. By the way, last show we did, you did a segment on kids. Lady from Kingsport watched the show, came over and picked up and bought the unicorn earrings, took them to Charlotte for a birthday gift, and the little person who I think they said turned 4 or 5 years old went bananas. It was
Wow.
it was the hit of the birthday party. She got unicorn earrings. Little did she know at 5 years old it came from the Jeweler's Bench in Elizabethton, Tennessee.
In small town Elizabeth.
Small town Betsy town. So she made somebody happy in Charlotte. Well, first in Kingsport because they were watching the show, and then right on over to Charlotte. So here's 119 for this. All right, let's do another one right here. Show and tell from Pandora.
So this one's 119 too, and I think this is a neat little necklace. It's got earrings and a pendant, and it's got a little pearl dangling.
There it is.
So it's kind of like a love knot, but
A love knot.
redone, I guess.
That's
I don't
cool.
know. I
I've
don't
never
know what to.
I've never heard you say that. A love knot. So there you go.
Yeah.
Earrings and a necklace, love knot for 119. Right here at the Jeweler's Bench in silver. And here's one in gold, a different one for 199. Tell us about this one before I show it.
So this one also is a bolo bracelet, and it is yellow plated, and it has an infinity charm on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a saying on it too, but I don't know that I can read it.
I'm right there with you. I understand your pain. So there you go for 199. So you have gold, you have silver, you have love knots, you have opals, you have all this available again here at the Jeweler's Bench, and that's just the start. I mean, there's a whole. In fact, you have a whole book.
Oh yeah.
They have a book. We didn't get into the charms. You have what's the hottest charms right now? Is there some new charms coming out? Oh, you got more.
There are new charms. Yeah, I've got more.
Oh, I didn't realize you had more. Okay,
That's
so
okay. This is the 2025 graduation charm.
this is a wing job. In case you don't know, every time we go anywhere, do any show, it is a total wing job. So we're winging it again today. So this is the 2025 charm. So what do you call? Is that the mortarboard on top of the? So what you call that little thing you wear on top of your head?
The
Graduation.
hat.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it. I just call it a graduation hat.
Yeah. I want to say mortarboard, but that doesn't. Mortarboard's paintings. Never mind. So. Anyway, this is a heart with the graduation hat on top of it. This won't do it justice, but there it is. It retails for how much?
$53.
$53 right there. So there you go. A heart with a graduation cap on top of it. Be perfect. Charm for the charm bracelet, which you get the bracelets here too, obviously. So, all right.
And then here is the graduation cap.
Cap, yep.
And you can get it. You can get it in the yellow plated or the silver. I've got both.
There
And
you
on
go.
the inside it says, "Hard work pays off."
Wow. You got great eyes to read that because that is really, really tiny. But that's cool. Hard work pays off. It's true.
So the yellow one is 70. Was it 75?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. And then the silver one's 45. Here's the silver one.
Okay, there's the silver. All right.
Yeah.
She's right. She's always right. 75 for the gold and 45 for the silver. So there you go. Neat stuff for graduation.
Here's for all the nurses a stethoscope.
Cool. Goes for 45.
Super cute.
With a heart with a stethoscope on it for graduating from nursing school. There you go. Coming up, we'll take a look at Major League Baseball. Got a busy week and busy day today, and we'll take a look at that coming up. All right. We have softball again tonight, senior night. That would be 6:15 is your airtime. Weather permitting, supposed to get a lot of rain this afternoon. We'll see. Tell us about this one before I show.
So this is a yellow plated charm, and it's got a splittable heart with daughter and mom. So you can give the mom, it says, "In my heart," and on the back of the daughter charm, it says "forever."
Wow. How cute.
So that one,
Come take a look at these. $95 for this one. Come take a look at this one. Take a look at all of them. Camera doesn't do it justice, as I said. So we'll leave these here and talk about them throughout the show, too.
then this is a sterling silver mom and son charm.
Cool.
So
For
we can't
$75.
we can't leave the boys out.
No, absolutely not.
The mom would probably just wear both of those. So.
Mm-hmm. I don't see the guy wearing it, but you never know.
No, I don't either,
But Mama would with
Mama
pride.
would.
$75 for those. These are all Pandora's right here at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton. Oh, I
That's
like that.
Yeah, a rose charm with clear CZs,
Mm-hmm.
and it's $98.
That's for Mom for Mother's Day. With the O is the heart, M heart M, and the big heart CZ for $98. All right.
So, and then for Mom's Day, there's always a free bracelet. You spend $150, and then you'll get the free silver bracelet.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Look at that. Gorgeous. Again, in the plastic. Doesn't do it justice. Got to come in and get this one free. You spend how much? 150
$150 for the silver one.
Silver bracelet. Yep.
And then I think maybe $250 for the
Gold.
gold-plated one.
Okay. There it is. There's the heart that you get.
But I'll have to look at that up. But that's what I think it is.
I'll turn it around, and so to show you the heart correctly identified there in the plastic. Very good. Got more? Oh gosh, yes, I love it. Love it. That's why we're here, folks. Show and tell. So, all right, and this is
So this is a 14 karat yellow gold necklace, and here again, this can be for graduation or it can be for Mom. I think it would go either way. And
Price
it's
point is
$399.
$399. Graduation or for Mom for Mother's Day. Beautiful. Love it. All right, above the pearls,
A little diamond,
little
yeah.
diamond,
It's got a little diamond chip.
and you can barely. This camera barely shows it, but it is there, and it's got some bling to it with the lights here and the.
I think pearls are always great for graduation,
Mhm.
or even Mother's Day. I mean, either one. And this one is a 10 karat white gold.
Okay. 10 karat,
Necklace.
10 karat white gold.
And it's got diamonds and then a freshwater pearl, and it's $769.
Mm-hmm. That would be a very head turner for sure. You wore that
You
out
could even
anywhere.
wear that for prom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, prom's coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of the schools doing proms, so we'll talk about that tomorrow at Boot City. We get your corsages. Did you go to your prom? You did not.
I did not go to my prom.
I did not either.
No.
So never went
I
to
did
one.
not.
So this wasn't. Nah.
I've never dressed up in a formal dress or. Well, we had a band banquet.
Really?
I went to it, but it wasn't
No big deal.
no big deal.
No.
Yeah.
That's cool. I never went to a prom either.
I was a band nerd.
Here's a what?
A band nerd, I guess. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I like her. It's band or not, she's pretty cool. This is a pearl. Describe
There
that
again,
on the
a pearl with
Mhm.
diamonds on the bell on the top,
Mm-hmm.
and it's 14 karat yellow gold,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was $569.
There you go. We're giving you thought starters, folks, for Mother's Day and graduation. It's here.
Love this bracelet.
Oh, I do too. That's very pretty. Wow.
So it's kind of adjustable because
Mhm.
it stretches open to fit your wrist.
all the different size pearls. And the gold. It's
And
got,
the gold, the sparkly gold, diamond cut gold
got
beads.
the bling in it.
It's 14 karat and it's $769.
Put that on your wrist. That way we'll show it. I'll hold the microphone.
Okay.
That way they can see. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. That is stunning. Very pretty. Has more bling than you see on the camera too. There's bling. It's blinging in here. Love it. What the price point is? What $789 for that one? All right.
And then the last thing I got right now is, oh, she had that on there perfect, and I messed it up.
Pearls.
These are freshwater pearls.
A string of freshwater pearls. Let me hold this thing correctly right back here so I don't drop it. And boom. Tell me about this, please.
And that is $529.
Mm-hmm.
And those are probably about 8 millimeter.
There you go. So we've done charms, we've done bracelets, we've done necklaces, and it's the tip of the iceberg. Just for the sake of time, there's a whole store full of things, obviously. But for Pandora, there's an actual book here on the counter, Spring Summer 2025, where you come in and order the charms you want. At one point, they had a lot of Disney charms. You still have Disney charms?
Yes, we still have Disney charms.
Yeah. So, is there a hot seller since Christmas, or was there a hot seller at Christmas or Valentine's Day for the charms? Anything I mean, the obvious is hearts, I would think, but
Yeah, hearts always sell. I can't think of any specific charm, but because everybody wants something different.
sure. But the bottom line is, when you spend $150 of Pandora, you get this free bracelet, silver. If you spend an extra $100, $250, you get the gold bracelet from Pandora. It's absolutely free for spending it. So there you go. It's a pretty good incentive, isn't it?
It is pretty good.
They
Yes.
do it all the time. So it's, again, driving over and thinking, how many years I've been coming here? So, Miss Feathers, you remember when we met? You're the one who got this all going. I can thank you for this. You remember what year? Before COVID. This is my 8th year of Elizabethan, so you guys have been with me 7 years, I think, on the broadcast. So, I was there. Remember when I walked in? Stayed right there.
She remembers where you
You
were
know,
standing.
when I walked in, I said, "Can you clean these rings?" Yes. Well, okay, it had been after 20 because that's when I got the ring, 2019, 2020. So it's been 5 or 6
I would
years.
guess, yeah, 5 or 6.
5 or 6 years we've been coming here every month.
Yeah.
Love it. So
Yep.
again, the unicorn. See, Christmas I got the sleeps with it every night. Granddaughter sleeps with the bear,
The Wormy.
the Warmy. Got that here. Got what else did I get? Yeah, you showed me Warmle, so that'd be good for a Mother's Day gift for graduation. She was sleeps with it every night. What else have I got in here? What else did I get at Christmas? I got
So you got the cross necklace.
cross necklace. I got
E.
the
Newton.
topaz earrings.
Yep.
And I got another pair of earrings too. I got some diamond earrings at Christmas. I got more bracelets on my arms, thanks to Sherry. Last time we were here, so there's a Warmy. Put him in the microwave and nuke him, and I think it's like for 90 seconds.
Yeah.
And they stay warm for a couple of hours at a time, and it is great for an adult, great for a kid. You sold these for seniors,
Huh? I
yeah,
have.
not just for
Yeah.
kids, but so those are called Warmies. You got bears, you got a moose, you got an elephant, you got different animals up there that you can get. And then also for Mom for Mother's Day or graduation, Naked Bee. They come in and get a gift set, put together a gift set. You got the hand lotions. What else do you have?
Lip gloss.
Lip gloss. So, I mean, it's Naked Bee, great product. You sell a lot of that, don't you?
I do.
Yep.
Yes.
Orange Blossom Honey is the one that goes out here. She told me last time. Orange, yes, man. You want? Yeah, show us one. Yeah, that's what Mrs. Feathers She's like her Vanna, the hostess and the mostess. So
She is.
anyway, all this is Kiva Fuller is coming in a few minutes from the Elizabeth and River Riders. Talk about what's going on there. They're not that far away from the season opener and the start of the year. But we have softball today, weather permitting. It's not raining yet, but they're calling for rain. But we're supposed to have senior night tonight. We'll go on there at 6:15. First pitch at 6:30, honoring our two softball seniors tonight at Elizabeth and High. Taking on Tri-Cities IAM, all caps. I'm not sure what that stands for, but we'll learn that. So Mrs. Feathers will show us some Naked Bee, and we're going to truck on out of here, and you're going to come back and do another segment, right?
Yes.
Yes. So having a good day otherwise. How's the twins doing?
Twins are doing good.
Yep.
We start color guard. Well, we were out last week. We were out of town last week, so they get to start working color guard tonight.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't stop.
Never ends.
No, it does not. Here she comes with the Naked Bee.
Yeah, so this is a loop duo kit, a lip duo kit that
That's cool.
yeah.
You have lip gloss and lip balm. This is strawberry lip glaze and strawberry blossom beeswax lip balm. How about that? I've
And
never
it's
seen it.
$12.99, and I love their lip balm.
It's brand new. I don't think I've ever seen it before. I may get that one. Strawberry lip care duo, lip glaze and lip balm.
I got one for myself.
Did you treated yourself?
I did.
That's all right.
This is hand and cuticle salve,
It's another new one.
so it's $8.99.
Now, see, now, always talk about the tubes. Never talk about this. So $8.99. So look right here. There's $20 right there for Mom for Mother's Day. That's a good
And
little
this is body butter. It's $6.99, so it's a little bit thicker than the lotion, of course.
body butter.
Yep.
Okay. So you ever used Orange Blossom Honey body butter?
Yeah.
There you go. For $6.99, so you go $7. You go $9 at 16. Go 13. So for $30, you get yourself a little kit, little gift set rather. of Naked Bee. So lots of options here at the Jeweler's Bench. So
Yes.
we didn't get into watches and a whole other segment on watches. So
No, and that's something else that's good for graduation too, because you can, on most of the watches, you can put an engraving on the back.
Mhm.
We do all the engraving here.
as John did for me, I bought a
Yes.
pocket watch here. He engraved Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, right, the whole verse right on the back of the watch. So we love it. So there you go. As we told you, 244 days till Christmas, so we'll take a break. We'll be right back. We've got more coming. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball coming up next. But first, I'm segueing into this because the Christmas Club at Northeast Community Credit Union on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club savings account for Christmas 2024
Yes.
from Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Aaron Kaiser, from Physical Therapy Services. So one of the things you guys treat is fibromyalgia. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So a lot of times the best thing that you can do for people that have fibromyalgia is get them moving in a comfortable way that they feel safe and that they feel comfortable and like they have control of the situation. So we have the anti-gravity treadmill, the Alter G, where we can offload them, get them moving. We have the new step, which they like because they're not full weight bearing. They can adjust that. And overall, just patient education, teaching them how to move in that pain-free or that more comfortable way for them.
Yeah, good stuff. They offer a lot of services of physical therapy services. How do we find you on social media?
Facebook, we have an ortho clinic that has a Facebook page and then a pediatric clinic that has a Facebook page.
They've been with us since day one. Proud sponsors. I love promoting these folks. Again, Dr. Danny, Dr. Justin Smith, Dr. Sylvester, Dr. Aaron, and all the other great folks, sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports Physical Therapy Services. And back to the Tom Douglas Sports Show. We are live here again at the Jeweler's Bench. Let me show you one more time before we get into baseball. Is this not gorgeous? $169 for this. Look at that. And that does not begin to show the bling on this camera on the computer. You need to come and take a look at this. Pandora's. Spend $150, you get that free silver bracelet. Spend $250, you get the free gold bracelet from Pandora and the Jeweler's Bench. And here's that graduation. Let me show you one of the charms you get. This is really cool, too. This price point on this is $53. Here's the heart with the, what do you call the cap and gown? I guess this would be the cap, the graduation cap on top of the heart for $53. One of the charms you get here at the Jeweler's Bench. All right, dream come true. How about this? Your first baseball game. Nick Kurtz called up with the Athletics. First game ever. First at-bat ever. Home run? No, but an RBI single, which is really cool. 22-year-old first baseman, RBI single in his first inning, in his first Major League first at-bat, gets an RBI, and so he was gaga. And, of course, he got the game ball, and they stopped the game, gave it to him, which is cool. So, Nick Kurtz, that's a really cool way to start your Major League Baseball career. Your first at-bat in the first inning, you drive in a run. That's pretty cool, and so, again, they stopped the game momentarily, gave him the game ball. It's his first big league hit. That's really cool. Dodgers have placed Blake Snell on the disabled list with shoulder inflammation, which is not good. Snell making big bucks, but he's going to be in the DL right now for the Los Angeles Dodgers. So they Blake Snell, Clayton Kershaw, Gavin Stone, some of the guys, River Ryan, that are on the DL. Kyle Hurt missing the whole season with Tommy John surgery. So the Dodgers with a $400 million payroll have already used 8 different starting pitchers this season. One behind the Brewers with the most in Major League Baseball. That is crazy. So that's what they've got. And, well, she's here. I didn't see her come in. You came to the back door. Look at her. Major League Baseball's look at the schedule for this Thursday. Braves are traveling today. They'll open up the series tomorrow night in Arizona. The Reds are traveling to open up the series tomorrow night in Colorado. Today, you've got 4 day games. Chicago in Minnesota. The Red Sox hosting Seattle. Kansas City home to Colorado. Milwaukee at San Francisco. Tonight under the lights, Colorado at Kansas City. The Orioles will be in Washington. The Angels hosting the Pirates. Tampa Bay at Arizona. And Texas will be taking on the Athletics tonight in a 10:05 first pitch there. Again, the Braves traveling today. They're in Arizona starting tomorrow for the weekend. And the Reds will be in Colorado tomorrow night for the weekend as well. So look at the standings heading to the break. We'll take a look at. She is coming up next talking River Rider Baseball. We do have softball today. Again, weather permitting. We got senior night. We have the Tri-Cities IAM is the team coming to town. We're going there at 6:15, weather permitting, and we'll honor the 2 seniors of Cyclone softball tonight. Then tomorrow night we'll be back at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, weather permitting, for senior night. Cyclones battling West Green tomorrow night. Then our final game of the regular season. It's hard to believe it's gone. Monday, Unicoi County comes to town. That's it. And then we'll start the tournament next Thursday at Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State. If you get into the regional, we could get back over here in week after next, play baseball at River Riders Stadium or the Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, but you got to get to that point first, so we'll see. Anyway, we'll go one day at a time. Tonight, softball at home and behind the school in the softball field against Tri-Cities IAM. In the standings, New York Yankees lead the Red Sox by a game and a half in the East. In the Central, Detroit a half game better than Cleveland. In the West, Texas leads the Mariners and the Astros by 1 game apiece. In the National League, the Braves still a game behind the Nationals, still in last place. They're 10-14. The Mets lead it by 5 games over the Phillies. Cubs lead the Brewers in the Central by 2.5. And the Padres, the hottest division of baseball. Padres a 1 game lead over the Giants and the Dodgers, and only a 2.5 game lead over the Arizona Diamondbacks. So that's the hottest division of baseball. And so that would be with the best team in baseball right now, record-wise, would be the San Diego Padres at 17-8 on the season. We'll take a break. Before we go to the break, one more time, let's show you another thought starter for Mother's Day and or graduation. Where's the one? Where's the one she called the Love Knot? I like that one. Oh, here it is. The Love Knot for $119 from Pandora. Spend $150, you get a free silver bracelet. Spend $250, get a free gold bracelet. Through Mother's Day, right here again. Graduation's here. Mother's Day's here in 2 weeks. Moms, no matter what the age, all moms like jewelry. Is that a fair statement? Absolutely. You can be 98 or 28, and you like jewelry. Mamas like jewelry, especially, or 8 or 18, whatever. That's it. Well, as I said earlier, little girl we got, lady who saw us last month, came in from Kingsport, bought unicorn earrings and took to a 5-year-old birthday party in Charlotte. It was a hit of the party. She called me back and let me know that. So one more to show you before we go to the break. This is Mom with the O is a diamond. There it is. Again, the computer screen will not do it, camera will not do it justice, but there it is. MOM. And it is $98. Got diamonds on top. Diamonds are all around the heart, and in the middle is a diamond. It says M, Heart, M. That's another thought starter. Mother's Day in 2 weeks. Hard to believe. All right, quick break. We'll be right back, and she's here ready to talk River Riders baseball. We love promoting the River Riders and what they've done for the ball fields around here. We've got to brag on that again because of them and some other businesses, our kids here in Elizabeth and Carter County getting ready to play ball and are playing ball. We'll do that right after this from Big John's Closeouts on the Tom Doe Sports Show.
I walked into Chick-fil-A completely outnumbered. My husband was away at military leadership training, and the kids were doing this. Miss Carol brought me water, something to eat, and then before I knew it, she was tying Margot's shoes up and carrying her out to the car.
It always makes me feel good if that helps somebody.
I went in the next day because I just wanted to make sure she knew how much I appreciated her help.
I'm just so glad there was somebody there when she really needed it.
That's gonna go on my refrigerator.
Buddy Michaela Miller from Phil's Dream Pit Catering. Tell us catering opportunities using Phil's Dream Pit.
Well, where do I start? You call me, you tell me how many people you want. It's $13.99 per person. It'll be a 15% gratuity on top of that with a $200 setup and serve fee. And what that's going to get you is me and a team of 5 or 6, depending on how many I need, will come out. I'll set up my food. I make your sandwiches. We'll serve all your sides. We clean up, get out of your hair, and you never know we were there.
What are the options on the menu?
Pretty much it's open game.
Anything?
Open game.
Yep.
Okay, the hash brown casserole. We don't do the hash brown casserole in bulk or catering at all.
349-6437. Catering opportunities for any event coming up. Give them a call right here at Phil's Dream Pit. The quest for perfect barbecue, catering any event. Call her, ask for Michaela, and let her step you through how she can help you with catering from Phil's Dream Pit, one of our great sponsors on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and on Cyclone Football. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're here live again at the Jewelers Bench. This lady's a marketing machine. Now, I'm telling you, she showed me some of the promos that she's getting ready to do for the River Riders. First off, good morning, or actually good afternoon now. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you very much. Coming being on the show. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
I listen. I love this big old guy. He
She
is
does.
so awesome. Every day.
You're very sweet. You're very kind. I like her too.
You are.
She's we don't throw, if you're to use a fishing vernacular, we don't throw her back. We keep her in the boat.
That's right.
We're not throwing her back. She's good.
Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, like you said, oh my goodness, like this week it has been 4 nights out of the 5 with baseball at the ballpark. So with the high schools. And tomorrow they're coming for their senior night. That's weather permitting. So we'll be hosting them again tomorrow night, and then next Monday, and then next Tuesday we're going to be hosting University High. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I think that wraps up the regular high school season and middle school season. If middle school's not already wrapped up, I'm not really sure about that one. But yeah, then we'll roll right on into our season.
So tip of the cap, because we show up to do the ball games. Press box is open, it's clean. Bathrooms are clean. Concession stands open. So the River Riders are stabbing this on their quote-unquote off-season. I mean, they're in season, but they're really off-season because you haven't kicked in yet. So thank you for doing that, because you don't, boys sports and you guys don't have to do that. And we understand that, but I don't think you get told thank you enough, because it is, as I say many times, when I play ball, I'm from West Virginia, we play on a baseball field that you hit a ground ball, you know where it's going to go. You hit a rock, hit you in the mouth, shoot over your head. I mean, these guys are playing on turf in a big league ballpark. And I hope these kids around here understand how lucky they are, because not everybody gets to play on a facility like Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark.
That is absolutely correct. Or have the nice clubhouse that they
Oh,
have.
absolutely.
I mean, y'all, if you could see the clubhouse, it is state of the art. So it's one of the best in the league as well. Of course, we've got new teams coming, so and then Bristol, they're going to build they're going to start building that stadium this summer. So until that happens, I'll say we've got the nicest clubhouse ever.
I think so too. If you ever get a chance to get a tour, Shiver says, let me give you a tour. That'd be a really cool thing to take in.
We do tours all the time. I actually just had the Elizabethton High School summer care program, asked me for a tour in July. So they're going to come out and take a tour of the ballpark and probably play a little bit on the field and some interaction with the team and all that kind of good stuff. So we do tours all the time. I've done them for Milligan. I've done them for the high schools. I've done them for the middle schools. I mean, I'm very proud of Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, and that's why I keep it clean. So
as you should be. I mean, it's awesome.
It is.
So opening night is June 5th. I've got the promo schedule here. So June 5th opening night, free admission, magnet schedule giveaway. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union and Carter County Tourism.
Yes.
June the 6th will be Comic Book Hero Night. Tell me about that.
Comic Book Hero Night. So for the past couple of years, and our sister teams as well, I'll do a Princess Night. And I'm like, we've done the Princess Night for a while now. I want to change some things up this year. In other words, I came into Elizabethton year one, 2023, and just kind of see how it goes, get to meet the fans, get to know the fans, the whole 9 yards. And then last year changed up a few things. This year I'm changing up a lot. So it's like, yeah, okay, we've done the Princess, and I've heard some people go like, oh, we love Princess Night. Well, you're going to love Comic Book Hero Night too, because I'm going to have Batman and Wonder Woman there.
There you go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Batman. That's
So
it.
it'll be a lot of fun for everybody. So I'm going to change that up, and we're doing Comic Book Hero Night. So
June the 7th. Of course, you can go on the website and see these, and we'll give you that in a moment. But June 7th is Carnival Night with fireworks.
yes, that'll be our first of 3 fireworks show. So Carnival Night, just for fun, so that you guys know, boys sports, we always do an end of the year meeting after all 5 teams get finished with their season. And 2 years ago, each team was tasked to come up with a theme night and then execute that night. And I'm telling you, it was the 3rd most attended last year, so we'll be doing it again this year. We make the ballpark an absolute carnival park.
Wow.
And have carnival games and carnival food and carnival fun, and to top it off, fireworks. So,
Wow.
Yep.
June the 7th on that. Then if you're a fan of Star Wars, or obviously we're talking to Keith, the general manager of the River Riders, Star Wars Night coming up June 20th.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So Star Wars Night, we'll have characters out there as well. That's a whole Lucas Films production thing. So I send out an invite for the groups, I guess is what you would call them, the different Star Wars groups, to come out to the ballpark and enjoy a game. So it's all fun.
She brought some show and tell.
I
On
did.
June the 28th is seat cushion giveaway. Show me that one. That's going to be neat.
Yep. So we're doing a seat cushion giveaway this year on our Military Appreciation Night.
Love it.
Yep. So I thought that would be a good giveaway. We do 3 giveaways every year, and so I was like, hey, let's do a seat cushion for all the older military personnel, retired military personnel.
That's awesome. That's on June 28th.
Yep.
July 3rd, Independence Day celebration and fireworks night number 2.
Night number 2.
Yep. July the 12th, drawstring bag giveaway and Little League night.
Little League night. So we always host a Little League night. Super involved with the kids in this community, as you know. And so I thought it'd be fun to do a drawstring bag for all the kids.
Love it. That is really cool.
So that'll be fun. The kids will love it.
Absolutely, because it's free and something to put their stuff in.
Exactly.
Let's toot your horn again. The fields are getting closer and closer, going back to playing on some of them. Some of them are already playing. So for folks out there who don't have a clue, we had Helene come through here on September the 27th and tore the place up pretty good. We're still bouncing back from it, but the ball fields got washed away in a literal sense, and yet here we go. The River Riders and other people in town have teamed up, so we'll get these fields back ready to go. So what's the latest? What's the update?
Yeah, so the little field is fenced in now and ready to go. And the bigger field, they're still working on that one. So and again, that's where most of the silt had landed. So instead of being 2 to 3 inches, it was like 6 to 8 inches of silt. So lots more work that had to be done on that one, but it should be finished way before their season gets done, because they play through June. And as a matter of fact, hot off the press, no one knows yet, we'll be hosting the Little League tournament on June the 14th and 15th, I think it is.
Cool.
What weekend is that? Is that the 14th and 15th?
Yep.
Sorry. Yep, 14th and 15th. So, Little League tournament for 12 to 16U will be happening at River Rider Ballpark as well.
Really?
Yeah.
That That is awesome.
Yep, just locked that in yesterday.
12 and under Little League Baseball tournament coming to Elizabethton.
Coming to Elizabeth.
That's the area-wide
That's
tournament,
the
right?
area-wide tournament, yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
You'll sell some hot dogs and
All kinds of, we'll have the full fare. I was just talking to him about it yesterday, though, because, we do serve alcohol. And we don't serve alcohol during the
Little League tournament.
Little League tournament.
Sure.
That is correct. We don't serve it during high school or the middle school, and will not be serving it during the Little League tournament as well.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But you do make cheeseburgers, right?
Oh yeah, cheeseburgers. And new this year are corn dogs.
Corn dogs.
Ooh, and they are so good.
So she makes a cheeseburger. I don't know what she does to it, but it's
Can't tell
different.
my secret.
It's got a little kick to it. It's good. I don't know what she does to it, but I had one and I sent Tucker back to get me two. So I woke me in the middle of the game. I'm trying to go 2 balls and 2 strikes, and I'm eating her cheeseburger on the air because it's that good.
It's that good.
Which I never do. I never eat on the air, but I did because
It was so good.
her cheeseburgers are really good. So
Thanks, Tom.
you're welcome. Then you go July 18th, Hometown Heroes Night and pennant giveaway. Show us the pennant. This is cool too.
So I get over to this ballpark. There are 2 things we didn't have. We didn't have a starting lineup board, and I'm like, why? So I did that, and then I'm like, we don't have a pennant.
Mhm.
So I'm like, we've got to have a pennant, and so we're gonna do a pennant giveaway.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
And of course, down in the corner, it's Northeast Community Credit Union.
Community Credit Union. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Angie and the folks. Appreciate them.
Mhm.
And show them the ball cap. One of the ball cap is really cool this year.
Okay, so took a different direction for a youth ball cap. I'm gonna let you hold it.
I'll be your Vanna.
But it's sort of like a felty material,
Mhm.
or I don't know what to call that, but it's a really soft material.
Almost velour.
Yeah, almost velour. You're
Mhm.
right. And then down here on the bottom, this little piece right here is vinyl, and I did that on purpose so that the youth can go have all the players and coaches sign their hat
With a Sharpie.
with a Sharpie.
So they can write on the white part.
You can write on the white part.
That
and
is
say
really
it.
neat.
It's vinyl.
River Riders. And then you have one of the other cap too,
And
right?
then popular now are the rope, what they're calling the rope caps. So it
Mhm.
has a rope down here in the bottom. So I'm like, all right, we need to bring that. Let's bring the rope cap and see if all our fans love that.
Yep. That's again. That's going to be on sale in the souvenir shop here.
It is. I'll put them on our website next month, and next month is almost here. So in May, I'll put
is.
them on our website in May. We'll do a big open house, and let all our fans come out and meet and greet. And I'll let you know
Yeah.
further on that because I'm having to talk to our head manager Jeremy Owens, who I just talked to again this morning,
Mhm.
to figure out what day we want to do that and what times we want to do that, so it doesn't interrupt their practice, basically.
Mhm.
So
July 25th. They're always giving back to the community. Always.
always
You just did some things with Arm Ministries here a couple of weeks
I
back.
did.
You're always doing something with the community, and so on July the 25th, a Christmas toy drive with the River Riders. Tell us about that.
So the Christmas toy drive, we ask people to just donate a toy, unused, new, unwrapped toy, and then we take them down to the Boys and Girls Club and give them to those children
There you go, in July,
in July.
because some of them don't get anything in December.
Some of them don't get anything, yeah.
And probably don't get anything in July either, except the River Riders make sure they do. So, and kids like toys any time of the year, especially when you don't have much. It's tough, and we know that some of these kids have some tough situations they're living in, and we understand that. We do the best we can do to help them out. So, Christmas toy drive on July 25th. Fireworks on the 26th, our final fireworks night.
Final fireworks night.
Then July 30th, fan appreciation. The first 500 fans get free hot dogs presented by Brightspeed. That's on the 30th.
That's exactly right.
Season starts on the 5th and wraps up on 5th of June. That wraps up on July 30th.
It does. It
There.
does. No All-Star game this year. Again, the Braves-Reds game is going to be up at Bristol Motor Speedway, so all the MLB people will be in our area. And we've got some exciting things that will be happening over in the Johnson City before we transition up to Bristol.
Yep.
So just not enough time to get an All-Star game in.
This is cool. A pink and silver River Riders baseball. Tell me about this.
Yep. So I waited till we got all of our logo balls were gone before I started changing that up as well. So girls in softball, obviously, come to our baseball games as well. So I want to do something special for the girl. We'll have the regular white one. So don't get me wrong, that's for anybody, and they can come get it and have it signed as well by the team and the coaches. But this is fun for the kids. So pink for the girls and blue for the boys.
Love it. Attendance last year, did you set a record? Did you guys have a big attendance last year?
We did have a big attendance last year. We did set a record since I've been there. Maya, I think, she beat me by maybe a couple hundred. But again, a lot of that was the 4th of July, and we got messed up on our schedule by the league. So everybody was tired of fireworks by the time we got to ours.
So it starts June 5th. Season tickets are on sale.
They are on sale. Reasonably on sale. So 125.
125 for the season.
For the reserved.
Yep. If you want to sponsor a night at the ballpark, tell them about the concessions. I mean, you got the picnic area down both sides, left third baseline, first baseline.
That is correct. So we just do old school picnic, which is cheeseburgers, hot dogs, cheeseburgers, French fries, chips, water, Coke products and cookies, and it's only $16 per person, and it's an all you can eat for 2 hours. And so if you're wanting to come down and do a birthday party, you can do that. You can do a regular birthday party. You can host your employees or an employee appreciation night. I mean, any kind of a get-together gathering that you want to do. If you want to come out and watch some good baseball and have some really delicious cheeseburgers.
Kiva cheeseburgers. I can tell you that
For
for
$16, all you can eat. I mean, you can't beat that.
No.
So, yeah. And we do. We have a first base wing. I call them wings. We have a first base wing and a third base wing. First base, I don't have a beer card on for those like birthday parties or church groups or things of that nature that don't necessarily want to be around the alcohol. And then the third base side, I do have a beer cart stand over there for those groups that do want to offer it to their group as well.
So non-alcoholic first base side or first base wing. The third base wing does have alcohol, so there's no that going in.
Yep.
So to make is there a minimum? Number of
10.
people?
We
Gotta
just
have
ask for
people?
10.
Gotta have 10 people.
Yep.
So less than $200, come and watch a ball game and eat all you want to eat for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good deal.
Of delicious cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers, yeah, Kiva cheeseburgers. There you go. Well, there's another. Roll that right back in there. That's good.
They are really good,
They
y'all.
are really good. They are. So if you're making a Monday night, it's probably a good chance. It's the last game of the year for us at home.
Yeah.
Till we get to the regional, probably a good chance that I'll get me a
Yep.
cheeseburger or two.
Or two.
There you go. They really are good.
We'll treat you to them. One of the bigger things that I'm excited about is when it used to be the Twins and the Cardinals and all of that around here, Scouting America used to do a night at each ballpark. And I was very fortunate enough to meet that person. And so now that's coming back to all 4 ballparks as well.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yep. And we will also host a camp out so they can camp out on the field.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, when is that going to happen? You talking about the kids can camp out?
Kids in camp out. That is correct. So that is happening on the 20th as well, the Star Wars night, because I thought it would be a lot of fun for the scouts to come out on comic book.
Star Wars night.
Star Wars night.
So the kids can camp out on the field,
On the field.
sleep all night in sleeping
all night
bags.
on the field. Sleeping bags.
That's
or
pretty
tent.
cool. I've never ever heard of that. She is a marketing machine, I'm telling you. I've never heard
Hey,
of
look, this is my 17th season, so I got a lot of tricks in my sleeve.
that. You've learned a few things like
Yes.
this ain't your first rodeo.
Not my first rodeo.
No, that's awesome. So on the website to find out more about the River Riders, where do we go?
You can go, just Google Elizabethton River Riders, and it's going to pull up an Abbey League /Elizabethton. But our website's right there. We're fixing to go live next Monday with our single game ticket sales. So we not everything's on the website just yet because we kind of wait until we get into May for that. So the promotional schedule and all that will be up. So I suggest you go to our Facebook if you have Facebook, or X if you have Twitter, because we do post a lot there as well.
There you go. We'll have you back on very soon. Talk about some more. Talk it up.
Talk it up. Talk it up.
It's a great way to spend an evening at the ballpark. Again, it's the River Riders down on the river in summertime. Good place to be. Get you a soda pop, cheeseburger.
Exactly, Tom. I keep that third base gate open so you can get to the river.
Oh, really?
So, I staff it. You can actually come in from over there. If you can find a parking spot, because parking is limited on that side.
Mm-hmm.
But again, there's a playground over there too. So
Mm-hmm.
in mind, I have the young family that's got the younger kids
Mm-hmm.
who just absolutely get bored after an hour,
Mhm.
so they can go right out to the playground and wear their little kids out and bring them back in, and hopefully they'll sleep for the rest of the game.
How neat. So moms and dads can watch the game and periodically look out there and make sure your kid's doing okay, because it's right outside literally right outside.
Literally right outside.
Yeah. So it's not like it's way down the road somewhere. It's like right there.
It's right there.
Right there.
Seriously. So
Good
it's all
stuff.
good.
Thank you, lady.
Love you, dude.
Love you. We'll take a break and be right
Bye,
back.
everybody.
The Elizabeth and River Riders. Keep it full. We're back with more right after this on show number 2274 of the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Talking to Dr. Justin Smith, one of our great sponsors here at the Tom Dillon Sports Show, Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. A lot of them out there. What do you feel like separates physical therapy services from all the competition?
Well, number one is that we're local. The money that you spend with us stays here. This is not a large corporate venture that your money goes to Florida or Miami or up to Chicago or wherever. We are a true mom and pop facility. We pride ourselves on that, number one. Number two, we don't have a bunch of higher ups, VPs, multiple presidents that we have to end up making a bunch of profit to be able to pad their pockets. The money that we make in physical therapy services, we reinvest back into the community. So that's why we have our Class 4 laser, we have our Ultra G, we have all the equipment that nobody else in the area has. And we can provide services and for the people of Elizabethton, of Carter County, Roan Mountain, Hampton, Stony Creek, Mountain City, Johnson City. That's why we have people from all over the area that flock to our facility because they know they're going to get the best care, state-of-the-art care with the most state-of-the-art equipment.
It's awesome. Can't top that, folks. Great sponsor of the Tom Dillon Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. The great folks at Physical Therapy Services. We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles. Second 9 weeks, T-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely, new color, all that fun stuff. The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners. Year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this through their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers, readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, Westside and Eastside Elementary. Big thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools.
In a world where clutter, trash, and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight clutter, trash, and debris, call Container Man.
And back with the Tom Dillon Sports Show live again at the Jewelers Bench. We'll have Sherry back on there one more time in a few minutes. Talk again. Let's take a look at the NBA from last night. It was the Celtics went up 2-0 over Orlando, beating them by a 9-point differential. The Cavaliers up 2-0 over Miami, beat them 121-112, beat them by 9. Houston ties the series with Golden State, beat them by 15 last night. Jimmy Butler got hurt, so his status up in the air for the Golden State Warriors. He doesn't play going forward. The Warriors are in trouble. Maybe in trouble anyway. But anyway, that's now tied 1 apiece. Tonight in the NBA, you have the Knicks in Detroit to battle the Pistons, tied at 1. Oklahoma City and Memphis to battle the Grizzlies. Oklahoma City leads that one 2-0. Denver will be on the road against the Clippers in LA tonight. That one's tied at 1 apiece in the NBA. And so that's going on there in the National Basketball Association. Then you look at the National Hockey League. Last night on the ice you had Montreal and Washington. Washington won at 3-1. They lead the series 2-0. Dallas skated past Colorado in overtime. They lead that one 2-1. And Edmonton leads that series 2-0 as they skated past, the Kings did, past Edmonton 6-2. And so LA leads that series now 2-0. Tonight on the ice you have Florida skating at Tampa Bay. The Florida leads that one 1-0. You have also tonight on the ice Toronto, the Maple Leafs in Ottawa. Toronto leads that series 2-0. It's a must-win for Ottawa tonight, to say the least. Vegas skates in Minnesota. That one's tied at 1 apiece. And Winnipeg leads that series 2-0. They'll skate tonight in St. Louis against the Blues in the National Hockey League. Look at the Major League Baseball for the weekend. I got a couple of good matchups. The Phillies will be in Chicago starting tomorrow to battle the Cubs for the weekend. The Red Sox will be in Cleveland. Those are 2 hot teams in the American League. One in the East, obviously, and the leader right now in the American League Central, the Cleveland Guardians. Those two will get after each other. It's going to be a pretty good series there, both of those. Elsewhere for the weekend, Baltimore and Detroit. The Mets will be in Washington. Toronto and New York to battle the Yankees. Houston and Kansas City. Angels in Minnesota. The Cardinals will be hosting Milwaukee. San Diego hosting Tampa Bay. Seattle home to Miami this weekend. The Athletics hosting the White Sox. The Dodgers hosting the Pirates. And the Giants will be hosting the Texas Rangers in San Francisco. The Braves traveling today, open up the series tomorrow night in Arizona against the hottest team, one of the hottest teams in baseball. The Diamondbacks are red hot. And the Reds will open up, our other regional team, open up their series tomorrow night in Colorado against the Rockies, who are not a red hot team. They're dismal, to say the least. Here's a couple more thought starters from the Jewelers Bench. Again, for graduation, this one retails for $45. Here is the cap, the graduation cap, silver, for $45. You have, this is a charm, of course. Here's the gold one for $75, same thing, from the Jewelers Bench. Let's see, here's one that's $95 for, this is for a mom and a daughter for Mother's Day. And this one goes for $95. You're well on your way to getting a free bracelet by buying these. It's $95, $150 gets you a free bracelet from Pandora. And let's show you, this is one that's the mom and the daughter with the 2 hearts. This one goes for $95, this charm, which is really cool. And let's show you this pearl right here in the middle. This is very, very nice. This one goes for, say, $9.99, is that right? Yep, right at $1,000. Pearl and a diamond for Mother's Day for graduation. Very pretty on gold. And then here's one that's silver. I like this one a lot. Look at that, it's gorgeous. A lot of bling to it. Can't tell on the camera, a lot of bling. And there you go. That's also available here at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton. Full service, full-time jewelry store. They ship everywhere. They ship all over the country, and they come in and buy it. You can buy it here local, of course, and ship it to you local, I should say. Come in the store and shop, or you can shop online. JewelersBenchTN.com. And you can also, as we say, go there and pay for it online and have it shipped online. She does that all the time, all over the country. Quick break. She comes in one more time, and we'll let her talk and tell her what she wants to tell us about right after this time out from one of our great sponsors. The place will be next Thursday, Cannon's Furniture. They've got a great sale going right now for Mom for Mother's Day. It's a great sale, and so we'll talk to Mr. Cannon coming up next week. We'll be there next Thursday live at Cannon's Furniture on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're talking to our Sponsor again, Daryl Cannon from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings. Proud sponsor of the Cyclones and Tom Lewis Sports Show. So for folks who've never been here, tell us all about Cannon's. What's it all about?
Oh, goodness. Family-owned business. We are always at Cannon's in-house usually. I mean, we're here for our customers. We want to support our community. We love our little town. Elizabethton is such a sweet place to live in. And we got 4 grandkids. They're all involved in sports, softball, baseball, volleyball, soccer. So we enjoy that aspect of our community and enjoy our customers. We love to see people come in and love to talk to them and just have a good time.
42 years. So how do we find you on social media?
We have a Facebook page that is tremendously visited. We have probably around 15,000 followers each month, and that's a good way. CannonsHomeStore.com is our website. Full picture catalog of, I think there's 1.2 million things on our website.
Wow.
Now, we don't have all that in the store, but it just shows how much we can get. Have a lot of things of it in the store, but we don't, of course, don't have room for a million products.
Hours are open?
Open 10 to 6, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday. This coming next Friday would be open until 8 that night. It's the downtown Thirst Friday event. Looking forward to that.
And the phone number?
423-543-6937.
One of our great sponsors again right here at the Tom Lewis Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. The great folks right here at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabethton. Cyclone baseball or softball coming up tonight again, senior night. Looking forward to doing that for you. 6:15 airtime, weather permitting. First pitch at 6:30. Honoring the seniors tonight against Tennessee, or Tri-Cities IAM is the name of the team. So, quick break, right back. She's here, ready to go with some E. Newton. Is that what we call them, E. Newtons? Yep. E. Newtons for Mother's Day. Oh, I got these for Christmas. Something else I bought for Christmas. And they loved it. Right back after this from Big John's Closeout on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Loyal, buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closeouts? Why? What do you feel like separates you from the chains?
Well, I think there's a number of factors I think that go into that. Number one, we're local folks. We shop with you all in other places. We go to church with you. We're involved in civic organizations with you. What money you spend here stays here. You know, it goes to support the payroll and, of course, local taxes. As far as that goes, it also supports a lot of nonprofits as well as sports teams, little leagues, softball, all kind of different things we try to support. We support all the high schools, both city and county, you know, either through, fence signs or gymnasium signs or whatever with yearbooks and the whole bit. So, what you're spending local is staying local. And also we believe, customer service. I came up through the Patey Lumber Company ranks from many years ago. 1977 is when I started. And if you didn't get up and wait on people, or you didn't speak to people, or you didn't try to help people, you wouldn't go to stick around very long. So you learned, that it was important, not only to try to just ask people, but to listen, find out what they're trying to do, find out ways that you can help them as far as that goes. And so all that's very important to us.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local, support them. Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabeth with hammer high prices. Great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports, Big John's Closeouts. And back to the Tom Dillon Sports Show one more time. She's here, and that's why we're here. We come to these different locations. Tomorrow, we'll be promoting groceries at Boot City. Next week, we're doing furniture at Cannons for Mother's Day. That's why we come out on the road on location, so we can showcase what these folks have, whether it's a restaurant, in this case, a jewelry store, Tutu or Big John's, selling garden sprayers and deck stains. So that's why we do what we do. Get out here. We press the flesh, as they say in the old marketing world. So we're pressing right here with the Jeweler's Bench, only a full-time, full-service jewelry store in Elizabeth and Carter County. Let me show one more of these, and we're going to get her to tell you why, out of all the jewelry stores, why you want to shop here at the Jeweler's Bench. This one goes for, let me see right here. Actually, I picked one up I can't see. Good. This is live, by the way. So, there it is. This is a wing job, $5.99. So this is absolutely beautiful. It has diamonds and a pearl. Great Mother's Day or graduation gift. And I know this sounds crazy. I don't want to talk about Christmas, but there are people, you come in and layaway Christmas. You have a very liberal layaway plan, don't you?
We do, yes.
Tell them what that is, would you please?
So typically we ask for, about at least 15% down, and as long as you're making a monthly payment, then, we give you however long you need, as long as there's a payment being made every month.
Yep. So, here we go. We hit the magic button. Talking to our buddy Sherry Holtzclaw, the owner of the Jeweler's Bench, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillon Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores. Why trade at the Jeweler's Bench?
So we've been in business for 26 years. John is the jeweler. Everything is done here. It stays here. We do not send anything out. You go and buy from Zales or somewhere like that, you've got to send it off, and it's 4 weeks or whatever. But if you have any issues with your pieces, then he's here and you can talk to him face to face. We've got great employees, great customers that have become pretty much family, and we are, like you had mentioned, on some of second generation of people coming in. I think it says a lot being in business in a small town for almost 26 years.
Yep. You served your mom and dad, and now the kids are grown up, and you're serving them now. Take care of their jewelry needs as well. So, they're running the full slate. Watches, rings, Pandora. Oh, gosh. What else? You've got the Glock. You've got the Bearing watches. Got the G-Shocks. What else you got? What other watches?
So we have watches. So you said Citizens. Bearing, G-Shock. That's... Yeah, I've got a new, some new bearings coming in soon.
So, full line of watches, full line of everything you need right here. The full-time jewelry store with the jewelry repair, the Jeweler's Bench. Hours are open.
So we're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Social media, how do we find you?
So we're on Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is?
423-542-5600.
Great sponsor, been at it a long time, and love promoting the Jeweler's Bench right here on the Tom Dillon Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. We just made a commercial. How about that? I'll be doggone. We're good. So, all right, let's do show and tell. That's why we're here. So, Mrs. Feathers, are we in your way? Okay. All right. We'll make sure that we'll click. Good night. Look here. Now, let me just say, I bought 7 or 8 of these for Christmas. I think each girl got 4, and they loved them. They still wear them. So,
oh yeah,
the E. Newtons. So here we go.
We all wear them.
You got them on too, don't you?
Oh yeah, they're so fun. So
right.
fun.
And we'll get to,
I don't know how you want to do it, because
we'll start with your pinky. All right.
Yeah.
So now, these are in here, and they price range probably from where to where.
So let me do that. First, we'll show the necklaces that you got.
Clearly, I had to do it right. So okay. That's all right. So the necklaces go, these are...
And those are different prices, because I think they're 2 different lengths, maybe.
78. So there's your price differential, 102 or $78, whatever's for your budget. Describe this.
These are the... I was going to see if it would show it better with something behind it. These are the silver beaded bracelets. These are fairly new that I just got in. I also have them in the gold if you would rather have gold, but And I think the 16-inch,
102.
it's 102, and then the other one
78.
is $78.
There you
And I've
go.
got different sizes of those.
Mhm. Okay.
And this is the E Newton line. Everybody loves it. We love it. We all wear it. Kids wear it.
Yeah, adults wear it.
That's what my kids wanted for Easter.
Was
is
E
E
Newtons?
Newton.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are these all different price?
So these are all $16.
Oh, okay.
And I've got these in the silver beads too, and the gold beads. And like I said, the colored ones are all $16. This is their new spring line.
Mhm. Pastel
They
colors,
got
huh?
some great colors in there. I love it.
All right.
And then I'm going to show you these. These are my new favorite bracelets from the spring line. And I've got to get myself one.
Okay.
Okay, that works.
All right.
So you got pink, kind of like an off-white and a turquoise color. And those are $58. And these actually have a lobster clasp on them.
They feel different. Got a different feel to them. These are $58. When I say different feel,
It's kind of braided.
Braided, there you go.
Yeah, with the gold. So
Yeah. $58 for these folks. Don't let the camera deter you. Come in and see them in person. It's always prettier in person.
I mean, these are also great for graduation, Mother's Day. Like I said, I've got every
Oodles.
age loves these.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like 10 display racks over there, if I
And
can
I got
count them
more
all
on
right.
the side, so there's more.
Oh, yeah, there's more over there around. Yeah, there's about 12 or 13 different display racks. I promise you'll find something near E Newton you want.
Oh yeah,
Now,
I've
they-
got a great selection. These are their the line of their smaller cross beads, which are really cute. And I've got all the colors in them. So $36. This is a new one, the multicolored ones, and they're $26, and they have a cross on them.
So there you go, folks. The little blue things you see are the
And
crosses.
the cross bracelets go fast.
And understandably so.
And then here's just to show you a bunch of colors in the bigger ones, and I've got more, but this is what I grabbed. And those are $38 in the gold.
Yeah. These are all $38. Please come in and look at them because, again, the camera won't do it justice. $38 on these. And there's the crosses we talked about. Okay.
And then these are the sterling silver hoops from E Newton. Those are $56.
You like wearing hoops?
I do.
Yeah.
I got some hoops in.
Oh, you do have me. Okay. There's something about, I don't know, something about hoops. Ladies wearing hoops. It just works. These are $58. And these are available here again, E Newtons from. So as you watch this show, we've had everything from $20 up to $1,000. So whatever you're looking for price wise, it's in here. I promise you. You can go whatever price you need, whatever you got budget to spend, whether it's Pandora bracelets or these guys or whatever you need.
Now
They've
I have
got
this
something.
whole display of concept earrings behind you. All that's under $100, and there's 400 and some pairs of earrings.
Well, you can see it over my
So,
shoulder, but
and it turns, so there's a ton.
and you're selling them, you're moving them. So
I am.
these are $25. Case in point, these are crosses, right?
So these are the turquoise cross earrings that matches the bracelet, and then we're going to show the necklace next. And I've got this necklace in the silver and the gold, and it's $48.
So there it is. There's the cross. And this goes for $48, as she said. So
And then this is a paw print necklace, super cute.
Cool.
For those fur babies. It's $48.
what we doing? Give you thought starters for you to come in and shop on your own. You can do this online too, right? A lot of this is online, but not all of it's online, right?
Not all of it's online, but you can always send a text to our main phone number and ask if we have something, and I'll respond.
And she will respond, by the way. It won't be 2 weeks later. She gets right back on it. So this goes for $54. All right.
This is a silver cross. I think it's is it sideways or it's attached to the necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Super cute.
We'll talk about John here in a minute too. John is the jewelry repairman extraordinaire.
And then here it is in gold. And those are $48.
$48 for that too. So lots of opportunities, lots of options here for
Silver beaded hoops, $58, and I have those in the gold too.
Love it. High school kids and college kids love these, don't they? They go bananas. They can afford them. So
yeah, they can. They'll come in and buy one or two at a time, you know, until they build their stack. Just trying to get a multi thing of colors here, but so these are the hair ties, and you can also wear them. They wear them on their wrists as bracelets too. So these are $13.
$13 hair ties. Okay.
So there's all kinds of colors. There's the turquoise. There's the blue. There's the black, orange, white, brown, red, light blue, light pink, dark pink.
These price points are
$13,
folks. There you go. Perfect graduation gift. You come in here and spend. Well, we talked about the Naked Bee on the last segment. We spent $30 there, and a couple of these for $13 a piece. You're talking get out here with a little bit over $50 to get some Naked Bee stuff and a couple of these little, call them hair ties. What you call them?
Yeah.
So, and I mean, the options are limitless. Really, they're unlimited or not limitless. Yeah, they are. It's unlimited, unlimitless. What you can come in here and sponsor, pay for it, depending on what you want. I mean, what you spend, I'll pay for what you want. So, again, I love these. These are $58, and these are awesome. So, and what lady does not, or graduate does not like earrings?
Yeah.
Everybody likes.
Everybody
All the
likes
ladies like earrings. So this is the E-Newt line. The watches are Citizens, Glock, G-Shock, Bearing. Got some new Citizens coming in. Let's see, what else have we not covered? We've talked about everything over on that side. We've shown pearls.
So I've got pearls. I've got earth-grown diamonds. I have lab-grown diamonds. I have colored stones.
Last month we talked about 3 new lines you brought in. 3 jewelry lines. Tell about what those are.
So Concepts is one of them.
Concepts is one.
And then
the lady's
I
name.
haven't showed yet. We've got Ella Stein.
Ella Stein.
And then I think it was Ken and Pebble, maybe. And then the Ida Gem.
Yeah, we did Ida Gem, Concepts, and the lady's name is
Ella Stein.
Ella Stein. That was 3 new ones we showcased last month here on the show. So it's here. Full service, full-time jewelry store. It's all they do. It's what they do and do it very well. Let's brag on Hub. John does incredible work, jewelry repair. He's back there working as we speak, and so whatever you need him to do, he can do it for you, right?
Oh, he can.
He can create custom jewelry. He can make, if you have an, I don't know, give me an example, an heirloom of somebody's passed away and somebody's left something and they want to make a grandma's ring into a ring for a wedding set. He does those kind of things too, right?
He does, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that does happen. So
it does happen.
And so if you have heirloom jewelry that you want him to put on a new prongs or whatever the case may
If
be.
you want it just refurbished, I mean, we can refurbish it too.
Yeah. So bottom line is bring it here and say, can you do this? And 9 times out of 10 he can. So very few times he turns people away, right?
Oh, very few.
Because he's so good at what he does. Does a
He'll
great
do about
job.
just anything.
He can. He's really talented. I love sitting back and watch him. He gets on that big machine and does whatever he does. I'm thinking it's very impressive. Because not everybody can do that. It's a gift. It's a gift from the good Lord gave the boy to have that kind of patience. Would you have that kind of patience? No, I wouldn't. I can tell you.
I don't know.
No.
My patience is pretty thin.
Yeah, I understand. John's is not. He does a great job with what he does. Jewelry repair, full-time jewelry repairman right here on premises. We don't ship it to Charlotte or wherever. We'll get it back in 3 or 4 weeks and good luck. It is done right here. Turnkey right here, inside the shop. What do you want to leave us with? We got a whole table full of stuff today. We've talked about from earrings to bracelets. So Naked Bee, the warmies. There's something here for everybody for graduation, for Mother's Day. So typically, I don't guess I've asked you this, typically graduation over the last years, what do they typically come in and get, graduates?
A lot of times, and the reason why I showed pearls is usually big for graduations. People usually buy those. Of course, they will buy the Pandora, and occasionally you'll have somebody that will buy diamond stud earrings, because that's always a big gift.
And then the obvious too, for Mother's Day, what's typically, you can almost guarantee every year they will come in and get something for Mother's Day would be what, pearls?
So they're going to do, a lot of times Pandora, or they'll have mother's rings made, or mother's necklaces. So that's big for Mother's Day.
Which obviously makes sense. They got a bunch of them in here. But please don't walk in here next Friday or 2 Fridays now ago, because, it's kind of like Christmas. It gets picked over, and so now's the time to come in and get, well, the selection's good, right?
Yeah, and the mother's rings and necklaces are pretty much custom. They're built because you've got specific stones. Everybody's got different amount of kids, and that is something that we do have to order and put together, and so we do need time for that.
So, point being, the sooner the better come in and do your shopping. Yeah. Online, you do it too. The website is?
JewelersBench10.com.
There you go. Great segment as always. Love coming over here. Thank you, lady. Yep. Quick break. We'll be right back to wrap it up. One more time, run down the baseball, softball, and soccer schedule for today. Weather permitting. Got rain coming, so they say. Right now it is not raining, but it's supposed to get rain this afternoon. We'll tell you who's playing where next as the season is winding down. The tournaments start next week, so really it's the final week of the regular season. We'll talk about it next year on the Tom Dillon Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
And again, with Double C Western Supply, a lot of Western stores out there. What do you feel like separates Double C from all the other competition?
I feel like there's a lot of things that separate us. Our customer service, I feel like we help our customers very well. I feel like we're very friendly, and at least we try to be. We strive to be a friendly, family-based business. I also feel like our prices are very good. I feel like we try to keep our prices and our merchandise to a point that the whole family can shop here. And I mean, some things do have to be a little more expensive just because of the nature, but I feel like we try to keep our prices down low enough. And just we're always just striving to get the next newest merchandise, the best merchandise that we can for them. And just we just try our best to do the best we can all the time. So I feel like, mainly that our customer service and our prices kind of differentiate us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Double C Western Supply on Railroad Street in Elizabeth. And again, social media, they're there, and also the website, doublecwestern.com. So proud sponsor of the show, Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Miss Diane and the great folks at Double C Western Supply in Elizabeth. And be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. Amazon doesn't sponsor your ball teams, but Double C Western Supply does. back at the Tom Douglas Sports Show, ready to bring it to you one more time before we sign off. Get ready to come back at 6:15 for Cyclone Senior Night Softball. Isaac Fletcher will be running the camera for us. So here is your softball schedule for today. Again, weather permitting. Unaka at Sullivan East, Chucky Doak softball, West Green, South Green at Johnson County, Hampton plays at Happy Valley. Cloudon will be at North Green, Morristown West at Daniel Boone, Crockett softball at Lakeway Christian, Greenville's Lady Green Devils play at Cherokee tonight. Dobbinsville plays at Gate City in softball, and the Lady Cyclones at 6:15 hosting the Tri-Cities IAM against the Lady Cyclones, and then we'll go in there to the broadcast at 6:15, 6:30 first pitch with senior night tonight, honoring the two seniors for Cyclone softball. Baseball, who's playing where? Hampton and Cloudland. Crockett at Daniel Boone. The Elizabeth and Cherokee game in Cherokee, or at Cherokee and Rogersville, has been canceled. Tri-Cities Christian at Happy Valley. Greenville at Dobbinsville. Carter at West Green. Y Central plays baseball at Tennessee I tonight. Westridge at Volunteer. And Johnson County at Unaka. That's baseball. Soccer tonight. Who plays where? Elizabethton at Tennessee I. Daniel Boone at Chucky Doak. Sullivan East at Unicoi County. Westridge Soccer at Science Hill. Crockett at University High tonight. Volunteer at Cumberland Gap. Cherokee Soccer at Cobb County. Dobbinsville at Soccer at Knoxville. And Greenville and Hardin Valley play tonight at Carson Newman. So that's your soccer schedule and baseball and softball for this Thursday, April the 24th, celebrating the birthday of Barbara Streisand, who's 88. Richard Sturman of the Oak Ridge Boys, the bass singer, Papa Mau Mau. He's 82, the one made Elvira famous. He is 82 today. And you have Kelly Clarkson having a birthday, 43, and Chipper Jones, retired Atlanta Brave, is 53. That's going to do it from here. We do want to say thanks to our guests. Keep before we come by. Of course, Sherry was here again multiple times promoting what's going on for Mother's Day and graduation. And Mrs. Feathers with her big help, too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We always wrap up our broadcast with our verse of the broadcast. We always pay tribute to the man on the cross. It's the least I can do. And so here it goes. God knows our every need and watches our every move. He cares that much about us, but we, on the other hand, don't always remember him. But we have a promise. If we cry out to him and seek him, he will be there. Here's the verse, Psalms 9:10. And they who know your name will lean on and confidently put their trust in you, for you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. Psalms 9, verse 10. And they who know your name will lean on and confidently put their trust in you, for you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. Whew, what a verse. What a way to end the broadcast. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow will be at Food City. Tomorrow's show will be 2275. We'll rejoin you tonight, 6:15 for Elizabethton Cyclone Senior Night Softball along against Tri-Cities IAM. 6:15 airtime, 6:30 first pitch. We'll have it for you. Looking forward to it. Isaac Fletcher running the camera. We'll do your video and audio tonight for Senior Night for Lady Cyclone Softball. Jillian will say, as always, bloom where you planted. Win or lose, be a good sport. And be sure and shop for all your jewelry needs at the Jewelers Bench here in Elizabethton. Get one of our great sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back at 6:15 with Cyclone Softball. See you then. So long from the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton with show number 2207.